Greetings, beautiful ones. I am Sonia, the host of Empowered Sovereign, and this is day 2 of the Great Awakening 2025. How are you doing? And how are you adjusting? I like to ask that because there's so much energetic shifting that is taking place for all of us. And you may feel uneasy, you may feel tired, you may feel energetic. There's so many ways that you could be feeling, yet it is all energy. Yes, it is. So just pause for a moment, be patient with yourself, and allow yourself to be. Yes, allow yourself to be. And one thing I'm being told, and this goes for me myself, is to journal. Journal things that may appear to be important. Yeah, journal as much as you can, because that's going to help you understand what is happening. Yes. So this is massive awakening taking place for all of us. And I am picking up right now that we are being recalibrated to release resistance. Yes, that is what is happening. We are releasing the urge to resist because the conditioning for the collective has been resisting because it thinks that it has to protect, has to defend. Yeah. And none of that is going on here. That all that stuff was illusionary. So any resistance that you feel, jot that down as well. Yeah, jot it down, because those are the parts of you that needs to be integrated. So we need to journal as much as we can. So right where I'm at in this part of the world, it is rainy and cold, and I'm not used to the rainy, cold season. I'm adjusting to it. So it's really not my favorite because I don't like to be cold. I'm a Vata, and a Vata there ones is always cold. Yeah, a Vata is the composition of the air and the ether, and we don't have much fat on our bodies. We're always dry, we're always cold. Yeah. So Vatas like warm foods such as soups and teas, any kind of comfort food that's warm. So that's what's happening for me on the part of the world that I'm in. So it's rainy and cold here. So I know that we need the rain. We need it for this season. We need it for the winter time for all of our plants and trees to get enough of water so they can continue to thrive throughout the winter. Yeah, everything is divinely orchestrated. It's very interesting, to say the least. So, before we continue, dear ones, let's close our eyes. Let's take some deep breaths of our life force. Let's exhale out through our mouth. Let's inhale again. Let's exhale out. Let's inhale and exhale. Yeah. All right, beautiful ones. As we are gathered here in this space of learning, in this space of expansion during the Great Awakening of 2025, we are opening up ourselves to receive the information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the codes, the messages, and the recalibrating of our essence. For we are the greatest gift. We are the key to every road and every existence path. And we are honored. We are whole and complete. And we welcome with receptivity during this moment in time where we are learning, growing, and receiving. May our hearts continue to be open. May our eyes see with the essence of enlightenment. May our ears hear the intuitive guidance that is needed in this time and space, and allowing for our infinite essence to blossom this evening. So it is, thy will is done. All right, beautiful ones, may we all be grounded as well with roots of integrity, with roots of trusting and knowing that the essence that flows to us and through us is us, helping us to walk a new path that is aligned to our purpose. Yes, dear ones, we are purpose driven tonight, and we are being asked to release resistance. As we release resistance, we will be gaining more and more insight about ourselves, about our environment, about the things that is happening in close proximity to us. Yes, in this great awakening, we are being filled with grace. We are being filled with the energy of creativity and sisterhood and brotherhood. Yes, we are being calibrated to these expressions so we can bring forth that essence of oneness. Yes, that's what's happening. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be, and allow yourself to be receptive. Now, in this session, I am being told right now that this is not going to be as long because I had a session earlier today and I'm being told to not let this one be so long because I need to rest. So that is the message as well, is that we all need to get our rest. We need to sleep so we can be energized and do not waste our life force. So tonight is okay. I'm just making sure that I hit record, and I did. That would be something if I didn't. So you look at the image here on the screen. This is us, that beautiful plant with the four leaves. The four leaves representing the foundation, having deeply rooted roots of integrity in the soil of the earth. So that plant is a representation of us, a representation of life itself. And the color green, which is keeping our hearts open. Yes, the emerald green essence of unconditional love of Mother Earth, of Archangel Raphael, of the Master Helion, who is leading the doggone tribe, yes, of Africa, the doggone tribe of Africa that is connected to our sister planet, Sirius. Mm-hmm. And Sirius is right now helping all of humanity to connect with their divine feminine, bringing into union our divine masculine, in helping us to bring in more healthy ways of eating, bringing in routines, practical routines that we can do every single day so we can do our spiritual maintenance, keeping our minds clear, sleeping in adequate times, adding a physical activity to move our bodies, and staying connected with our hearts. Yes, this is what is happening. Sirius is a part, is the ancient ones that is a part of all of us, helping to bridge the gap, helping us to feel our oneness essence. As I said, to be gentle, to be graceful, to have healthy habits, to not fear the unknown because there's nothing to fear. Yes, that is what is being told to me to share with you all. There is nothing to fear. And as a matter of fact, there has never been anything to fear. We are allowing ourselves to be graceful. We're allowing ourselves to be gentle, to create these healthy lifestyles so we can have a more centered expression and centered in our everyday actions. So, this is helping us to mature spiritually, physically, mentally, and we are hitting all areas of the spectrum so we can at least see ourselves. Yeah, that's what's happening. And as we continue to grow every day, we are learning and seeing that all is well. But we have to make the space. We cannot rush when there's no need to do 10 things. You can do one thing, and you do that one thing that is going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of the word. When we do that one thing, we do it with, I'm getting precision, but that's not the word. Yeah, I'm trying to think of it. Yeah. So those days of doing 10 things, no, you don't have to do 10 things. That's when mistakes happen. And it's like you're rushing. There's no need to rush. No, you just take your time and do it adequately. When you take your time doing one thing, and we are aligning as well to incorporate better practices with our physical health. Yes, our physical health, moving our bodies, and we are seeing the bigger picture because we are allowing ourselves to be receptive. And oh man, so what time did I actually start? I'm gonna let me just put this up. Yeah, show it. Let me show it. Ah, pretty cool. So, dear ones, just remember during this great awakening that at times you may feel lethargic, you may feel energetic. Yeah, you may need to rest more. Yes, because there's a lot of things happening energetically that, guess what, is beyond our comprehension. Yeah, we don't even understand half of what is happening because we are existing through our energetic essence throughout infinity. And because of that, a lot is happening within us, within our cells, all of our systems. You got to remember, all of our systems are working for us to keep us alive. Yes, your nervous system is the main system that we are experiencing. What's the word I want to use? We are experiencing a subtle change, yes, in our nervous system, our sympathetic nervous system, helping us to relax more, helping us to sleep at ease, helping us to breathe with no anxiety. A lot of things is taking place energetically. So, what is good for us to do, as I said, is get our rest, and we want to keep ourselves hydrated. You can put some lemon in your water, okay? You can also put some salt, a pinch of salt in your water, because that is helping to keep our mineral count balanced. Yeah, I do that, but I don't do it all the time. Yeah, it's really good for us. So, dear ones, I am being told to cut it short now because I already did a session earlier. And as I say that, I'm feeling a little tired. Yes, I am. So, beautiful ones, remember yourself. Know that during this great awakening, every human is going through massive transformation. Yes, everyone is. We are being up leveled. Yes. And we are learning and growing and being more gentle. Yeah, more gentle and patient. So remember that, dear ones. All right. So may love, may light, and may my infinite love fill your heart throughout infinity. All right, dear ones, take care.